The end of Ragna Crimson Season 1, Part 1 of 2 cores. Oh man, they hit us with an epic ending. Hopefully going to get some major action with Ragna versus Hara and Zora, I believe their name is, 2 of the superior dragons coming in to clap some cheeks, although I think they're gonna get their cheeks clapped instead. The Silverware Princess and her troops and Ragna obviously and Crimson together, they're teaming up to, well, fight off these freaking dragons. So yeah, it's definitely going to be a really hype one. I think I've been watching some YouTube shorts on Ragna Crimson and people are saying that this is one of the most epic war battles in all of manga. I'm really hoping that what these people are saying is 100% true, because I personally have really liked Ragna Crimson all the way through, although there was some episodes that's gotten me like, I'm not really hating it, but like, come on man, I really want to be seeing some action. But I think they've done a good job hyping us up for what is to come. So let's talk about the end of Ragna Crimson, at least the first core. This has been, even though it's one of the best seasons overall in my opinion, that Ragna Crimson definitely stands at the top as some of the best. Even though on my anime list, it's only rocking a measly 7.53. I mean, that's not terrible, but that's not amazing. I personally put this as an A, 8.5, more so towards like an 8, because we started getting into less action, more just character development, which, I mean, don't get me wrong, has been really nice to see all these characters, but I'm like, bro, after that Ultimatia fight especially, and I keep bringing that up, I'm sorry, but it was so good. I am just really excited for what's to freaking come. And speaking about this being 2 cores, which I was not aware of, I thought this was just straight up 24 episodes all the way through. We are going to have to wait until January 13th, 2024, which, I mean, isn't too long. I mean, that's 25 freaking days. Kind of disappointed by that because I really want to go and watch more Ragna Crimson. I am so hyped to see this, but at the same time, gives the studio Silverlink, I believe is what their name is. Yeah, Silverlink, to really cook us something good, man. You know, that malevolent kitchen type of action, if you know what I mean. Really hoping Core 2 is even better than Core 1. This is going to, I'm assuming, is going to be one of the biggest fights in its respective season, although technically wouldn't it be still fall under fall season? Hopefully, maybe even of next year. I really hope they cook with it, and I have no idea what to exactly expect, honestly. I've not read the manga. The more I watch of the series, and I have watched some music video shorts on it, I guess you could say, and I've been reading the comments kind of spoiling myself, and I don't want to spoil too much. I thought he was absolutely overpowered to the point where no one can touch him. Yeah, I'm kind of spoiling it. He's strong, but he's not number 1. Let's bring up him not being number 1 with Kamui. Crimson does bring up the point of, do you think you can beat Kamui at this point? And Ragna was like, I definitely cannot. Crimson was happy to hear that answer, which was a little bit surprising at first, because I'm like, bro, don't you want him to beat Kamui? But Crimson knew that Ragna does not have what it takes to beat Kamui, which was totally surprising to me to begin with, because he does state that if you would have said, yes, you can beat him, I would have lost even more respect for you. So Ragna doesn't really respect Crimson too much because, well, like I said, man, Crimson is an asshole. He's a dick. He just uses people. He has no care for anyone else in their lives, only to achieve his goal, which I mean, I think that's a pretty good goal overall, to stop the erasing of humanity. He has absolutely no problems with killing off humans if need be. So Ragna isn't really the biggest fan of him, but also Crimson's not, well, really liking Ragna either. Kamui is more powerful than Ragna at the current moment, maybe. Now, when he said that Kamui is more powerful than him, or at the very least Ragna cannot take him, I took this as one of 2 ways. We know that Ragna is not in top tier physical condition at the moment after using so much of his power. I don't want to say out of commission, because clearly in the last episode he can still fight, but he's not at 100%. So I don't know if he meant at my current point, my current situation, because I am not 100% good, I cannot take Kamui, I will get slapped, or if he means overall, like my power in general, even though I got all the power from my previous life, it is still not up to par with Kamui, which I would be very surprised if, even if he was in top peak condition, he would not be able to beat Kamui, or at the very least, from what it sounds like, be able to compete with him, especially because he slapped pretty much everyone else that he's faced. Now, they did say that Kamui, even among the superior dragons, is a special case. I guess means that Kamui's like built freaking different, you know, out of all of them. I'm really looking forward to that fight, but man, the next arc that we have, the war arc, or I guess you could say this continuing arc, I really hope that it's everything that these people are hyping it up to be. And it also made me wonder why Ragna was not allowed to use his Silverline Battle Arts powers at all. He was told, you are not allowed to use it and you are not going to use it. That is because I thought either, like, you know, he's not at top condition or something like that, you know, which was pretty much stated. But if they find out that Ragna is the Reaper, they are calling Kamui and he's coming in at lightning speed. That's literally what they said. And gonna whoop Ragna. When he took down Tara, whatever his name is, I think his name is Tara, right? When Tara was going in for a grand slam, Ragna deflected him. Tara didn't just assume the guy who was facing is Ragna the Reaper. Which I guess makes sense, because why would you go into every single battle thinking he's the #1 enemy you're looking for? Although, yeah, they did make a point of, well, they can't really leave Ultimatia by herself anymore because Ragna wants to come clap them cheeks. If she doesn't have any protection, what is she gonna do? She doesn't even have her powers anymore. She's literally one shot. She's one and done. So that makes sense why Kamui didn't go with them. Wouldn't that just make the most sense that he would be there and the only person who could actually deflect your attack, I'm assuming, would be Ragna, would be the Reaper. The last few episodes, since like episode 7, stop blue balling me, man. We gotta see some freaking fights going on. I could also see them possibly doing a recap, get y'all up to speed for anybody who forgot. Kinda suck, not gonna lie, because I'm just like, bro, please bring it on already, dude. I've been waiting for some freaking epic fights, dude. Let's see Ragna go somewhat all out, even though he's not gonna be able to go absolutely all out. Starlia, again, man, absolutely down horrendous for the man, but at the very least, she's now able to talk to him for the most part. She's been able to calm down and have some actual conversations, well, somewhat conversations. It does make me wonder if she's actually going to be alive after this battle, because Ragna has not said anything about her in his future. If he really remembers her from the future, if she's even in the future with him, or past, or whatever the heck that was, you know, in the other timeline, actually, I should say. Maybe not future, but that other timeline. He hasn't said anything about her. I definitely want her to survive. She's a cool character. Are we really gonna see her too much? I mean, I could be totally wrong, but I feel like she'd be like maybe a reoccurring character sometime in the future, but it doesn't seem like she's going to be going on with Ragna if she does survive through all of this. Ragna Crimson, Core 1, Part 1, whatever the heck you want to call it. Definitely one of my favorite of the seasons, easily, and it's so far the only one that I've actually finished, because it's not actually finished, but I've watched 12 episodes. Everyone, I hope you all did enjoy the video, and if you would please use code ILLYA on all G for your orders, I'd really appreciate that. And I hope you all have a fantastic day, night, evening, morning, whatever the hell time it is for you. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.